Show the crowd. Show the crowd, please. Hello, crowd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a camera up there. Make 6. All right, here we go. Hey, I'm Jackson Raleigh. Thank you for attending my speech for my speech class. I just have some bad news to tell you, I guess. Some of you probably already know this, but you may be fat. Or perhaps maybe it's one of your friends that's fat, or a relative, or a next door neighbor, or something. But the problem is that everyone in America seems to have weight problems, or at least a large majority of us. Dr. Jeff Van Peltz of the Vintage magazine recently said that 2/3 of American adults, 129 people, are overweight. That's nearly 1/3 at obese, or 63 million. That's a lot of people. Now, Prevention magazine recently said that obesity can be measured by the folds of our skin thickness. And I don't know if any of you have ever checked into a hotel and you take a shower and you walk past that, full-length mirror. It's a horrible sight for me. So I hope y'all do better than me. You only need to examine yourself in a mirror and you see the folds and you realize how much flesh you have around your abdomen, your thighs, your chin, your arms, and all that. And that's what defines us between fit, thin, and obese. What we usually say is, oh, I got big bones, or my mother's stout, or my cousin is thick, or, well, the professor's family's always been that way. And we come up with a lot of examples. And so I'm going to use an example. This is not scientific and to scale, but this is your healthy person. A healthy person, a man, has 2 to 5% fat. Good news, women can have 10% body fat and still be healthy. Then we move on up in scale, and this is healthy, normal fat. This is a fat person. Now, a fat person has 30% body fat for women, 25% for men. And then here we go. Here I am. I'm the sweet potato. The obese person is 30% or more body fat for women and 25% for men. Now, the reason that women can have a little bit more body fat is because the whole thing of nature. Women have babies and they have hormonal differences and all that. So you can move it on up there a little bit. But now what we can do to reduce our fat is diet and workout. And of course everybody knows you eat less and you don't eat Cheetos and all that as far as diet. But exercise is the great way for workouts. Because I don't know, if you ever want to not go to a gym, buy a 1-year membership to a gym and you'll discover that you'll never go again. So I suggest do the free exercise, which is walking. And what I want to do today is tell you why we should walk, where we should walk, and the benefits of walking. So let me tell you first off what motivated me. When I worked at Channel 10, we had a meeting one day, a health meeting, and this lady came from P.B. Putney Memorial Hospital, the Health Works, and she said, the way your grandfather died is the way your father probably died, and it's probably the way you're going to die. And my grandfather died from a heart attack. My dad died from a heart attack. So chances are pretty good I could have a heart attack too. So after that meeting, I vowed to change my diet habits and to start exercising more. And so I'm sorry to Paula Dean and everybody out there with the Southern cooking thing. I'm trying to eat a few more vegetables than I used to. But now, according to the Association of Advancement of Retired Persons, the AARP, it's what I should have said because it's hard to say that other. Being active can reduce the risk of many diseases such as heart attack and stroke, even hip fractures and glaucoma. And even though that sounds like a guarantee on a bottle of snake oil, it's actually scientific facts. Now, walking is also a natural thing to do. And I kind of base that on the whole evolution thing. I don't know where your religious beliefs carry you and all that, but we've all heard it at one time or another that there was a germ that became a fish, that became a mermaid, which became man or woman, and then this person had to at some point get up and walk, right? Well, I want you to know, because of my religious beliefs, I don't exactly buy into the mermaid theory, but I do know that at some point God created walking for us human beings, and it's His form of exercise. God did not invent the treadmill, the Nautilus machine, and all that. That was man-made. So if you want to do the natural way of exercise, it's got to be walking. Now, another important thing, of course, is when we walk is to wear the right kind of shoes and to avoid the flip-flops and the capris and all that. Wear the certified walking shoes, something that's healthy for you. Now, Atlanta's Dr. J.T. Cooper has suggested that when we walk, we shouldn't worry about too many things. Just relax your mind, but walk away from traffic, stay away from dangerous animals, and that's wild dogs and wild men, because the two-legged animal is just as dangerous at times. Temperature extremes, which when I walk, we use it as too cold, too windy, too hot. Uneven ground is also important. Stay on a level playing field. What I do is I use walking trails, sidewalks, and I walk against traffic. Now, Dr. Cooper also went on to explain that many heart consultants start their post-coronary patients on a specially tailored exercise program, which includes walking. So right there, we're talking about people that have had massive heart attacks and they're already making them walk when they get out of the hospital. So it's got to be good for you. And a good friend of mine and a graduate of Albany State University, Susan Nelson, has said that walking helps prevent many diseases and problems such as heart problems, diabetes. It helps lower the blood pressure, and it even helps curb some forms of cancer. So really, if we could all just take a 30-minute walk 3 or 4 times a week, we're going to be a lot healthier. And some people say, I can't walk for 30 minutes. Well, you can walk 3 10-minute walks a day, which most of y'all are going to do anyway on campus. I can tell you, when you go from Oreen Hall to ACAD, you've gotten a good 10-minute walk in right there. So all I'm asking everybody to do is get out there, stay healthy, and change your lifestyle and your eating habits a little bit, and let's walk it out.
Great.
Woo! Do we hit record? Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.